artists from the shores of Nigeria, and it was evident in the second album titled House of Ginger Season 1, released in 2009.
Ginger, swagger,
Troway as a song is from the House of Ginger Season 1 album, but the video was released in 2010. I know many of you must have seen this video on TV and you've been waiting to see it analyzed on your darling show. Without much ado, what could have been the concept behind this song?
I'll look at it from the angle of people mounting pressure on him as an artist.
It's a song that speaks about the enemies trying to get at you.
About the enemies, the bad belly people that don't want us to survive.
You know, Nigeria is very bad people, right? Bad belly too much.
As much as you have fans, whether as a superstar or a regular person, you also have people that want to see your downfall.
I'm of the opinion that if you're doing something and you're doing it well, you know how to cut across to the larger audience, then I give you kudos.
Yeah, the songs make sense now.
Wow, the song Troway is just full of madness and action.
Oh, it's so interesting. I really like the music. Yeah, but I don't know really what the meaning of it. I don't know better what Troway.
What G was simply saying in the song is, whatever you said on the floor for me, back to sender. Troway and back to you. I would say the concept is like getting you free.
First of all, acknowledging the fact that there are people like that, and number two, talking to them, letting them know that it's not as long as you have God inside, you really can't talk.
You know, when I say Bad Belly Troway, people sometimes they get it twisted. They ask me that who am I referring the song to? Well, I actually wasn't thinking about anybody before I came up with that song. We all know in every aspect of our life, there are many obstacles, there are barriers, you know, and these are simply in our own Nigerian language and dialect called Bad Belly people. We always want to avoid them. Nobody wants every negativity in his life, so that is actually breaking down what Bad Belly Troway means. All your enemies, Troway. Every calamity in your life, Troway. Every sickness, Troway. Every negativity, in short.
Can you put words together from the song? Let us move on to the lyrics of the song.
Start, you know, he's trying to bring out the point.
Sometimes you didn't even hear what he's saying. So many flowing that you can't even understand the point.
And you should free me.
I would not want to talk about the arrangement or his choice of words, but I'll direct my attention to the theme.
Lyrics-wise, I think it did his thing and he came out well.
The lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really pick like the entire, you know what I'm saying, the song, but from the little, he doesn't really like to say too much.
Ginger Your Swagger, popularly known, everybody knows Ginger Your Swagger. Ginger Your Swagger to me simply means putting zeal to what you're doing. And when I say Sangalu, do you understand? It means go crazy.
I carry my dagger, I want to come to flame.
It's just a little changes that I probably I learned it from Fela. You know, sometimes when you want to create a sentence, a full sentence, you just try and give a meaning to it yourself. Thank you.
The video of the song is quite dramatic, but what were they actually out to achieve with it?
I think I had more ideas of the directive part, in the video, because I had to tell him that this is how I want it to be, and we have to go into the forest, and I'll need a herbalist scene.
The video, considering the fact that Terry G was among the team that cooked up the concert, it gave me a new platform to view Terry G from.
I think it's good with the song.
As a very creative person.
Talk about the video makes sense more than the song. I like the video die.
I love that concept when it was hang on the air, you know.
Particularly the bush scene with the camouflage and all that.
You know, you had the jungle scene, the military scene, and all of that. You know, this game now war.
I mean, you can see the part where they held Terry in the bush and like he was kidnapped, and then his boys came to rescue him.
At the end of the song, he was shot. Let him say that he lost the battle or what.
You express that in the jungle, either the actor or
the jungle scene. Actually, when you are in the darkness, you are alone. When you are in a problem, you are alone. You don't share your problems with anybody. Do you understand? That means when it don't set without. That simply means me being in that dark, that deep forest. Simply means I'm probably in a capability. I'm captivated, and I need freedom. And it's such a place that it takes God's intervention for one to be free, because going deep into the forest simply means, you know what I mean? So it's just an explanation of breaking it down, that it takes God's power for you to get out of the deep forest. That's it.
I don't come here to play. Enemies will try to bring you down. So it kind of complemented with the church, the bells, the ringing, you know.
1 minute is going to be Babalawo, the next minute is going to church.
That kind of Haba home I don't understand.
What he's trying to represent there is it tries to represent a kind of a holiness. People trying to like bring him down, then he's praying, and at the end of the day the enemy fell.
You see the part whereby he was with the bell and he had the white garment. That's him praying to God and acknowledging God for delivering him from the hands of
a herbalist saying that we'll be trying to doing the incantation to kind of affect my career, and at the other side we are praying and trying to counterfeit their plans. You know, it's just a drama that if you really watch, take your time to watch, you will understand what it means.
How would you describe the beat of the song?
Wow, the beat. I was wondering who made that beat.
It's funny, Terry is actually a very creative producer. He has his own funny tones or sounds that just put you in the groove.
Everybody has his own kind of style.
Terry has found his own style, his own way.
What impressed me was on the beating, because if you can take a look at all the Nigerian musicians, that beating it was special.
The bass lines, the drums, the keys and all that. It was made for us. Personally, I love the bass line. He has a way of coming up with those bass lines.
I actually got the beats before. Most of my songs, I produce the beats. I don't write, you get. So when it comes to creativity, I make my sounds before I get the song into it. The beat gives me the mood and the kind of inspiration that will fit to the beat. So the beat came up, the beat throwaway came up before I got into the mood to do the freestyle throwaway.
In what genre would you classify this song?
Yes, to the G genre. That's a tough one.
Okay, it's a hip hop now.
That is not hip hop.
That music is dancehall.
I think it should be R&B.
Let me say swagger. It's a swagger song, I understand.
I would say just Afrocentric, since we've already narrowed everything down to Afrocentric.
Straight up high life. Streets high life, when you ask me.
I don't really know how to classify the song, but should I say it's reggae dancehall or Nigerian rhythm or whatever it is, Terry? Now you know, you go tell us when they ask you. I don't want to go back down.
My general music, they call it chanty chanty, C-H-A-N-T, C-H-A-N-T, chanty chanty.
Troway should mean throw away, isn't it? Okay, over to you. What really is the message of this song?
I think he's trying to make you understand that your best friend could be your enemy.
G Troway, that is, they're no rich, enemies no rich.
If you fight hard, you can conquer your enemy.
That is where I have some conviction, because I don't really understand what they saying about that Troway.
What Derry was trying to say is, whatever you're planning against me can never work. I throw it back to you, Troway.
You stay up, man. People will try to bring you down, people will try to fight you, hate on you, but don't let them get to you, man.
Babele Troway, if you understand, I think everybody should understand what Babele Troway means. In every aspect of our lives, please tell your enemies or speak to that negativity in your life to get off your life. Calamity in your life. As you are listening to me, every obstacle, every barrier that is trying to interrupt your career, I command them to throw away in Jesus' name.
Now, this is the part that gets us even more excited. Let's rate Troway by Terry G on a scale of 100%.
Let me just say 100 is
90.
85%, 60%,
70%.
80.
75 or 100.
100,
90.
100%.
40.
60.
70%. 60 or 100.
70, yeah.
90.
99.
100%.
75.
That kind of 80%.
55. If I give it 80, because
Give them another 80.
It's hate, it's hate.
100%.
Give me 100% too.
30. I give that bit the 100% because
72.
Another 75.
Give him 100, 100.
90 also.
100%. 60.
I put it 50%.
I'll give it 85 or 100.
Troway, Troway, Troway. Tell your enemies, Troway, Troway.